I'm trying to straighten my hair, but I'll do it. Like that looks good. And then 2 minutes later it poofs out into like fuzz. It's pointless. It's pointless. Okay, let's pull you your card of the day. And 8 days. This is day 8. Got my tea. All right. I did put a little teaspoon of monk fruit sweetener in there, but it's 0 calories, so I'm safe. What is the message for my collective today? I've been really on a kick with my Italy deck. Okay, what do we? And ignore this. I'm gonna finish it. Okay. What do we need to know today? What is it? Oh, the Hermit in reverse. This is extreme sadness, isolation. Okay. What do we need to know? What else? It didn't fly out, but that's like begging to be pulled. Patience. Have patience with yourself. If you're in a spot in your life, and believe me, I know. Okay, let me just... Sometimes I catch myself on autopilot doing my like performative voice, right? Where it's like, happy. I fucking know if I cuss and I bring it down to like the real me. I know what this feels like. I do. I know what it feels like to push people away and to self-isolate. And it's because for me personally, my reasoning behind when I get like this is I don't want to burden other people with my problems or my pain. I don't want to show up. I don't want people to see me that way. I want to show up positive, encouraging, not as an Eeyore moping about my life, but I think what I've learned through that over the years is how important it is to find people who allow you to show that side of yourself. When you do push people away and self-isolate, make sure that you have at least one person, at least one or two people close to you that you feel safe enough to show up at your lowest, where they don't try to fix you or try to problem solve for you. They just sit with you. I'm gonna cry. I have a friend like that. Oh, actually, I think I have a couple. I have 2 that I can think of, count on my hand right now. I cry so much. There's nothing wrong with crying. It's actually magical. Your tears are plasma and it's magic. So, Jamie Sue, I'm gonna call you out. She's been my friend for 32 plus years. She's been a close friend all those, well, okay, maybe we got married and went our separate ways and stuff, but through my childhood and my teenage years, like we jumped out of a moving car together when my mom was screaming and going psycho. Oh, sorry, Mom. It happened. It happened. It's okay. I forgive you. But we have these memories of like battle scars together. But she's seen me at my absolute worst. She's seen me in every phase, every era of my life. Oh my gosh, one time it was so funny. I used to fly to Vegas like once a month because it was like cheap. It was like $100 for a round trip ticket from Oregon to Vegas. And I justified it by saying it was for my mental health. I needed some sunshine because during the winter months in Oregon, it's just straight rain and cloudy, overcast skies for 9 months out of the year, Very rarely do we get nice, sunny, bright days. So at the time I was doing like food delivery for work, which was amazing because it was like new and just kind of upcoming. So there was big boosts and bonuses, and I made like $40 an hour doing that. So anyway, I could do it anywhere. I was a Postmates driver. So your phone would beep with the delivery and go pick up the food at a restaurant and go deliver it. And I was started doing that because I went through a really bad breakup, and I was bartending during my breakup, and I was crying at the like I'd be shaking martinis and be like that is the worst bartender in the fucking world. So I couldn't, after like 2 nights of that, I quit, and I just went and did food deliveries, and I would drive around with big sunglasses and cry and listen to podcasts on how to heal, and and it'd be a good deal because I got to work when I wanted to, and yeah, it was great. And I could do it in Vegas. So I would book my trip to Vegas, and I would sneak into all the big fancy pools by day and just lay out and soak up the sun. And then at nighttime, I would drive around in my tiny little 2-seater rental car. It was $20 a day to rent this car. I slept in the car too. Oh, it was so cramped. And delivered Postmates around Vegas. So I paid myself back for my trip, and I made the money I would have made while working in Portland. So the win-win. I got my sunshine. I got all these invites to like rooftop parties, pool parties and stuff. And I was a solo girl having fun, and just not having fun, the Vegas style fun. I think that's gross, but offers were made, and I was like, I'm flattered. No, thank you. I think there's a brothel down the street. But what I'm trying to say is thank you, Jamie. Oh, the whole point of the story. I had sneaked into the Venetian, I think, and they have people like that stand at podiums before you get to the pool and check your room key. But I was walking down the hallway and like stepped in line with a group of women who were laughing. I'm like, like, oh girl, I love your eyelashes. And they're like, thanks, girl. We're just blah 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 blah. As we're walking by, and one of them flashes the room key, and the guy waves us through. That's how I got it. And Jamie, my friend, I hadn't seen her in probably like 7 years. I think it was 7. I don't know. And she was at the same pool. She's like, Susanna? I was like, oh my gosh. And then her husband gave her the green light to buy us drinks, and they were like $50 a drink. So we had like a couple rounds of drinks, spent a couple $100 having margaritas poolside in Vegas, catching up. And now she and I are like, we talk every day. When I was living in Texas, at my lowest, one of my lowest points, I wasn't the lowest, but one of my low points, because I had just blown up my family. Like I had gone to the Netherlands, and everything, we lost our house when I was away. Like my poor kids, they had to find a place to live while I was out of the country. It's horrible. Anyway, so I came back to like total destruction, right? Let my kids down in a major way. Thank God they're resilient and badass, and they just took care of business and got it done and figured it out. But I'm still actively working on forgiving myself for that. But Jamie would send me little packages in the mail from Amazon. She knew I was just on their couch, sad and depressed. And this is one of the decks she sent me. I'm gonna cry. Love you, Jamie. Anyway. So if you're feeling isolated, sad, and alone, and you feel like, what the fuck, how am I gonna get through this season of my life? I promise you get through it a lot easier if you have one person, at least one person, whom you can go to, whom you can strip away all pretenses and bravado and just show up and be fucking real with them. And this is all about maintaining balance, keeping your peace in the midst of the storm. This is like, imagine a tornado and you're right in the eye of it, just sitting there woosawing through it. That's what this card means. And we're going to stop there because I'm out of time. Oh, yeah, and on the split we had 5 of Pentacles reversed, so that means everything's going to change for you for the better. Better health, better finances, better relationships, better everything. So where you now feel depleted and in like a season of destruction, it's all going to turn around in your favor soon. Just maintain a level of peace through the storm. And find yourself one good friend who will support you through it without trying to fix everything. Okay. That's it. I'm going to go back to whatever this is going on. I don't think I'll ever do it again. I'm going to do it today because I'm going to surprise my daughter and sing with her on a video app thing. So I want to look pretty. Bye. Oh, what do you think? This is as good as it's gonna get. I can never figure out how to make my bangs go like that way. Like swoop. I want swoop. What's going on? It turned out okay, but the true test will be like in 10 minutes. It's gonna balloon out. My friend has a guy over working on her property, so I get to hear all the cool music. I like it. It's just so much work, and it's not the right climate to have straight hair when you have naturally curly hair. See all that jungle out there? Ignore my messy desk. I know this song. How's it go? If you want to call me baby, just go ahead now. And if you want to buy me flowers, just go ahead now. If you want to talk for hours, just go ahead now. I need to get pretty more often. It's true, I feel better. Every time you guys see me on here, I'm just bleh. Just raw out of bed, filter, no fucks given. I still don't have a bra on, but I don't think I'll straighten my hair again, though. This is too time consuming, but makeup. I put my makeup on. I gotta still touch it up a little.